Hello, I am Alexis, and I've played some of these games before. They're by random studios. It's basically quiz and question games that they try to put a meaning to. This one is called The Test, The Secret of Souls, and it's free, and there's a 1 and a 2, so I thought it would be fun to play both of them. Quick note, I'd like to give a little trigger warning for self-harm, suicidal thoughts, war. There was a one where there's thunder and lightning, so maybe flashing lights, just trigger warning if you're sensitive in any of those regions. You find yourself in the middle of a desolate chapel in the thrones of midnight storms, the pellets of rain and the windows falling like stones, and the wind rages as the chapel doors tremble. Scary. After a quick glance around the room, you hear a low, grizzled voice growl at you from the darkness, beckoning you in. It sounded like a motorboat. The Watcher. Hi. Well, hello, Wanderer. It's a pleasure to find you here. Come in from the rain. Rest your weary bones, for we have much to talk about. It looks like the storm is going to last a while, Wanderer. Make yourself comfortable. I don't think you'll be going anywhere for some time. We should find something to pass the time, don't you think? Perhaps we should get acquainted with one another. I'd love to learn all about you. I'm sure your soul is full of stories, Wanderer. I'll bet you'll have these delicious secrets deep inside, too. I'm an open book. I don't have many secrets, 'cause I laugh when people catch me in lies. I have an idea. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer them for me. Very, very honestly. That way, I'll have the opportunity to get to know you, sure. The real you. Now, don't lie to me, Wanderer. No one likes a liar. In the end, I will tell you what I see, deep, deep within your soul. Doesn't that sound like fun? Meh. Let's get started, shall we? Make yourself comfortable as we delve deep into your mind. We'll begin now. Okay, do you know what the meaning of life is? Absolutely not. Do you believe beauty is ageless? Sure. Do you believe human beings can produce something? Absolutely not. Do you believe inspiration can be created by oneself? I mean, technically no, because technically we learn everything from everyone and everything and blah blah blah. Would you say art is an integral part of life? Sure. Would you consider yourself to be a talented individual? Do you believe being beautiful is an advantage in life? Absolutely. Look at all the celebrities in the world. Do you think you care more about your own appearance than others care about your appearance? Me? No? I wear a ponytail almost every single day. Do you believe art can be judged? Everything can be judged. Do you believe people should be judged? Absolutely. Murderers go to jail. Do you believe there are certain things that exist that we cannot perceive with our senses? More than likely, is my answer. Would you say that you often lack? Yeah. It's called depression. Do you believe originality exists? No. I mean, I guess everything at one point was a no. I mean, at some point it had to have been. But I'm gonna say no. It's not what human beings are. Do you believe your imagination has a limit? Yes, because we have not seen everything out there. Do you believe insanity is the key to being a genius? No. No. Do you believe that one day the world will... Oh, nah, absolutely not. We can't agree on anything. Do you believe societies shape people? Absolutely. Do you believe that time erodes achievements? Yes, because as things move forward, it's like... things become obsolete, so like... yeah. Do you believe you possess free? Absolutely not. Do you believe you are a self-fulfilling problem? No. Do you believe some problems cannot be solved? Yes. Like global warming. We're screwed. Do you believe in egg? Yes, I do. Do you believe you can accurately measure a person? No. No. Everyone measures success differently. Have you ever achieved everything? Sir. Have you ever experienced a miracle? No, I have experienced existential dread. Would you say yes? Oh yeah, my therapist knows about this. Are you sometimes afraid of? Yes, that is OCD. Do you believe you made an... No, absolutely not. Would you consider yourself to be a rational individual? Yes. Do you believe you always have full control over your actions? I mean, nobody knows what they're going to do, like, when they're being attacked or held at gunpoint, so I'm gonna say no. Do you believe everything in life has a purpose? No. I think some things just exist, like flies. Have you ever considered yourself to be a fearful person? Like, I'm afraid of things, or people are afraid of me? Be fearful. I'm going to assume it means me. And I have anxiety. Very bad. My therapist knows about that too. Do you have many regrets in life? Yes. I'm 27 and I still can't drive. Do you feel like anything is holding you back in life? Yes, myself. Have you ever been heartbroken? Absolutely. Have you ever broken someone else's heart? I'm assuming it'd be rude to assume I haven't. Do you believe in? No, I really don't. Do you believe the future is unpredictable? Yes, because there are too many outside forces. Do you believe all things in life are connected in some way? Nah. Would you consider yourself to be a prideful person? Nah. Would you consider yourself to be a vindictive person? Vindictive? No. Sometimes spiteful and hold grudges? Yes. Vindictive? No. Would you consider yourself to be a loving person? Yes. If something bad was to happen, I would more than likely give someone my shirt and then purposely fall down and make them laugh at my body versus somebody else be hurt. Would you say you usually learn from your mistakes first time around? No, because sometimes I try it again just to make sure. Do you believe that the true equality exists? And no, people are evil. Do you always treat everyone you meet fairly? I want to say yes, because I don't want people to feel bad. Do you believe you've always been treated? Absolutely not. Do you believe you can escape? No. Do you have prolonged simple tasks you know ought to be taken care of? Yes. It is called OCD. Do you believe the end always justifies the means? Absolutely not. Do you ever use harsh words when speaking to others? Inside my head, or like when I'm alone about to fall asleep or in the shower, yes. Well, use harsh words. It doesn't mean you're doing it to the person you are currently talking to. So, yes. Would you consider yourself to be a resentful person? No. Are you putting your best effort into shaping life? No, absolutely not. I'm really not. I like change, but I don't like change, because anxiety follows change for me. Like, I need a new job. I mean, I don't need a new job. It's just like, it stresses me out. But I love my employees, and I love, even though I feel like I don't get paid as I deserve or should be, It is better than other jobs. Like, it is secure. And my employees are like a family to me. Like, legitimately. Meh. Do you believe you made... Duh. Are you willing to try anything once? No. I will not jump off that bridge. Do you have a pretty good understanding of who you are? Absolutely not. That is one of my biggest problems. 27 years old and I still have no clue. Have you ever felt like life may not be worth living? I guess trigger warning. But yes. Again, my therapist knows all. If your best friend was dying and you're the only one who knew, would you tell them the truth about their condition? It would be rude not to. Because, like, what if they waste a day, like, sleeping or, like, doing something and not be able to tell the ones they love goodbye or something? Like, do you believe a suicide should be permissible? No, that's murder. That's murder. That's murder. Absolutely not. I'm not even reading. Have you ever questioned why you exist? Do you have depression? Do you know what these questions are? Do you believe your life has... Now I feel like I have to put trigger warning. No. Yeah, doubted my own existence. No, I know I exist. So no. To be effective? Yeah, absolutely. Do you believe good can exist without evil as a contrast? I want to say yes, but in this day and age, absolutely not. Have you ever felt like you were placed here for greatest to know? Would you consider yourself to be a violent person? Video games, Mortal Kombat, and watching Dumb Ways to Die, and things like that. I love me a good, funny joke about football punting babies. So I'm gonna just assume it means yes. Would you consider yourself to have a dark eye? Well, everything I just said before kind of verified that. Would you consider laughter to be one of the best medicines in most cases? Yes, this is why everyone that's had deep, dark down depression or has been bullied became a comedian. Have you ever loved someone whom did... Oh, always. Have you ever wished to be loved by all? I mean... I feel like everyone has. Do you believe that you could still live a happy life if you were hated? Absolutely not. Are you initially afraid of letting others get close to you for it? Yeah, absolutely. Do you have any nervous tics, anxious quirks? Yes. Are you a fan of thunderstorms? I mean, I do love some good rain, and I don't mind some thunderstorms, but sometimes they can get out of whack and take away the electricity and make the dogs jump on your lap. I'm gonna say no, because they can get pretty bad. You're not spooky. Are you able to find peace among the chaos? Yes, you don't have a choice sometimes. Do you believe that you have peace in your life at this very moment? No. I have to find a new way to work. The car is broken again. Have you ever feared that perhaps you have a grim future? I feel we all may have a grim future if the world doesn't calm its panties. Have you ever been overwhelmed with the sense of yeah? Would you say that you... Absolutely not. Would you say that you... Enemies? I mean, not really. And absolutely no. Do you ever... I'm not a hero. Do you sometimes believe that you're destined to be a villain? No. I'm just kind of... Did I accidentally hit yes? Oops. If you had superhuman powers, would you use them exclusively for good? I mean, no. I mean, if somebody messes with them, I may turn invisible and triple. Do you often find beauty in those that cannot find beauty within themselves? Yes, because it's not all about skin. Do you ever have difficulty finding beauty within? Yeah. Do you believe that sometimes suffering is a necessary part of life? Unfortunately, I do, because how else are you supposed to learn? Have you ever caused someone to suffer unnecessarily? I mean, it's possible. Do you believe that torture is ever justified? Yes, if you rape somebody, you deserve your penis chopped off. Have you ever felt like life is torturing you? I mean, there's always somebody that has something worse happening to them, so I'm gonna say no. Do you believe that war? No! This is the bullshit I was talking about earlier. Do you find violence to be entertaining? I love Mortal Kombat. Do you believe that mortality can... morality? Morality. No. If someone doesn't want to, they don't want to. Do you believe that success is always a good thing? No. No. If you could get away with breaking any laws that you wanted, would you walk around doing anything? I mean, getting away with and being, like, shunned and banned are, like, two different things. So, I mean, just because you could shoot someone doesn't mean you should. So, no. Would you say that you always knew right from wrong when making life decisions? No, you have to learn. Would you consider yourself to be an excellent judge of character? I have extremely low trust issues. So I'm going to say yes, because it takes a very long time for me to put. The word sounds wrong, but that kind of judgment on someone, like a very, very, very long time sometimes. Are you good at telling when someone is lying? There's no middle choice, so I'm going to say no. Would you consider yourself to be a talented liar? I laugh when I lie. No. Are you always honest with everyone you meet in life? No, absolutely not. If you found a stray animal and bonded with it over the course of a year, only to be confronted by the owner a year later asking for the animal back, would you return it to the original owner? My dog, Susie Pepper, who I had for 4 years, ran away. And I firmly believe she was kidnapped because I've offered so many rewards. I went to the shelter every day for like 2 months, then it turned to every other day, and then once a week, and then every single group, every single Facebook post, signs all over the town, all across, and there has not been a single sighting. And you know how people always post about whether or not they find somebody, an animal's body? Like, there was just nothing. She just vanished, and she was a small breed dog, and she was in heat. That is how she got out of the yard. So I firmly believe that somebody stole her, either because maybe their dog got her pregnant and they wanted the puppies. I've even put out ads or on puppy selling sites like, hey, my dog was stolen. If this puppy is this breed, my dog may be the mother. Contact me. So it's related, but it's not related. So I don't care how strong of a bond you have, depending on who is the actual owner of that baby, you give them back. So yes, absolutely give back to the original owner. But I'm assuming it's a case like mine, like actually love. If there's no actual love, then call the police. You have to see good in someone even when absolutely not. I have trust issues. Do you believe that the difference between good and evil is only a matter of opinion? No, a nuke is bad. There is no difference of opinion. Do you believe that love is weakness? No. No. Would you consider yourself to have fortunate luck? No, absolutely not. Would you consider yourself to be a merciful person? Yes, I would. Do you believe that honesty is always the best policy? I mean, lying is bad, but like, if you're in a Target dressing room and somebody asks if they look fat, you should always make them feel good. But then again, you could just be like, I don't feel like the hem matches. You could say it nicely. Because you don't want them to waste money. That's what I would want, because Lord knows I need all the help I can get. I'm always that person in the Target bathroom that feels I look overweight and horrible. Yes. Be honest, but be nice about it. Have you ever broken an important promise even though you knew that you shouldn't? Not that I know of. You believe that ignorance? Absolutely, I don't need to know about what's going on. Have you ever wondered if life could end? Not really. I find your answers very interesting, Wanderer. I believe I've got to know you much better in a short period of time. I'd like to thank you for allowing me the opportunity. It has truly been a pleasure. As a token of my gratitude, I'd like to bestow upon you a gift. This is the gift of insight, Wanderer. I will tell you what I see deep within you. Please listen to my words carefully, Wanderer, for they bear the weight of your soul. I can see inside you. Okay, Wanderer. I can see things kept down deep. No one else can see them, but I surely can. The secrets that you keep within, carved deep under your skin, the things that you hold that no one knows, weigh so heavily upon your soul. You wouldn't dare let them out, for the fear of judgment. Disdain? In doubt, they grow with you like a cancer, creating questions with no answer. Always longing for someone to come, whose grace and trust you may succumb, so lonely and lost that you must feel, so tiring it must be to conceal. Seeds within your mind do sprout, growing through bone and protruding out. Through your saddened eyes we see the echoes of your mind's misery. Let them blossom, let them bloom, for the vines in doubt escape their tomb. Let your roots uplift and escape as your freedom begins to take shape. Secrets, for we all do keep, but yours disturbs you in your sleep. It has come time to embrace your fear and revel what you hold so dear. Let go of your fears, Wanderer. Let go of your doubt. Oh, I was hoping I was supposed to like cast a spell or something. That was going so good. Your fear of abandonment, your fear of rejection, your fear of judgment. No? They weigh you down, they hold you back, they suffocate you, and they will drown you in a sea of loneliness and despair. Allow yourself to finally be free. You deserve to be free. Thank you. Heed these words, Wanderer. They will keep you journey forward if you let them. I want to give you one more parting gift before I take my leave. A simple gift, if you will. One singular word. And that gift, the word Wanderer, is freedom. Thank you. Remember this word moving forward, for it will help you in ways that you couldn't possibly fathom. Trust me on that. And with that, I take my leave. Until next time, Wanderer. I feel like I was not gifted some sort of magical conclusion or answer. We will see what the second one is, and we will see if there's a more satisfying conclusion with this one. I was awake for about 24 hours, and I took a 2-hour nap, so it's like I'm wide awake, but like I'm slap awake. And I don't know what I'm doing with my body. Anywho, he's back. Before proceeding with the test 2 Secrets of the Soul 2, it is strongly advised that we first play through the test Secrets of the Soul as this direct sequel to the first experience. After playing through the test, follow instructions given to that experience is advised to come back here and proceed on your journey forth. Have you already? Yes, I have. I just did. Very well. You may proceed, Wanderer. Hello. Are those hands reaching out? Diary of the Madman. My brother, poor brother, you're not the only one. Oh, sister, sweet sister, the pain has just begun. Contain it no longer. I cast away the sun, in darkness I wander. Thy father's will be done. Beautiful. It does sound like a madman. It sounds relatable like me. You'll find yourself once again on the inside of a seemingly empty chapel tucked away through the throes of the midnight storm. The rain pelts the windows like falling stones, and the wind ranges on as the chapel doors shake and tremble. Oh my god, it's scary. As you peer around the room, you catch a set of glowing red eyes gazing at you underneath a shroud of darkness. A ghastly apparition begins to form in front of you, accompanied with a grim voice beckoning you into the light. There was no scary voice. The Watcher returns. So we meet again, Wanderer. I didn't expect you to be back so soon. Your clothes are soaked and tattered. Come, dry yourself in your downpour, for we have all the time in the world to converse. It looks like the storm is going to last a while, Wanderer. Make yourself at home. I'm sure we'll find some things to catch up on. I'd love to play our favorite game, wouldn't you? You know, the one where I peer deep into your soul. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, Wanderer. I know I certainly will. We can even make it interesting. I'm going to ask you some questions. You're going to answer them for me. And as always, I'm going to need your complete and utter honesty. There's so much I didn't get to ask you the last time we were in each other's presence, Wanderer. I look forward to getting to know you on an even deeper level. Now, some of these questions are going to be quite difficult to answer. Just take your time and think. It's going to give a genius answer than it is to rush. Oh, it's better to give a genuine answer than it is to rush, for there is no going back. And just like the last time, I will tell you what I see within your soul, but this time you might not like what you hear. Let's get started, shall we? Make yourself comfortable as I drill deep into your psyche. We'll begin now. I'd just like to take a moment to say I am surprised at how well I am reading. Normally I stutter or like I stare at the words or I'll like wince at it. I would like to thank the lack of sleep. Would you say you're currently in a positive? I would. I think I'm slap awake. Are you feeling nervous at all? At this moment, no, actually. Normally it'd be yes, but no. Are you feeling somewhat anxious? Partially yes, I guess. Would you say that you're feeling curious at the moment? No, not really. Are you currently worried about anything? Always. Would you consider yourself to be a fairly open individual? Absolutely not. No. Can you? Blah. And you sometimes keep your walls very high and be somewhat... 10 out of 10 times. Do you think that anyone truly knows you, Wanderer? I don't even know myself. Hey. Okay. Like a weird text message. Would you say that you have a pretty good idea of the types of questions I'm going to ask you? Yes, probably. Are you prepared to be completely and utterly honest with your answers moving forward, even if they're difficult to answer? Yeah. Wonderful. I'll remember that. Ever felt like a demon lived inside you? I feel like I live inside me. Have you ever looked for a way out of this life? I mean, like, I've had those kinds of thoughts. But as in the actual way, it kind of like pops in my head, like anxiety kind of OCD, like I can't even control my own thoughts kind of a way. Not really like I've looked for the way, so no. Do you know what it feels like to be truly and no, absolutely not. Can two separate people's traumas ever be accurately compared? No, everybody's mind is different. Do you believe that everyone should have the right to pursue happy? Yes. If faith is having the belief is something in the absence of evidence, then would you say that you exhibit faith in anything? Yes, I would. Would you consider yourself to be a rational individual, generally speaking? Yes. Is it possible to think about nothing? Absolutely. Have you ever experienced the feeling, oh, yes, yes, yes. Does death give meaning to life? Yes, and it helps explain it. Do you have to experience something in order to know it exists? No. I know that, I know Adam Sandler exists, but I've never experienced him. Do you believe that humans are the only species that question why they exist? There's too many others to assume that. Do you believe that life has a goal and a... Not really. I think we all just here hanging out. Would you want to be in charge of choosing how you... I mean... I would like to choose the most painless, calmest option possible, but at the same time, I feel like if I knew how, I would panic. So, no. Have you ever wondered if perhaps you're living in it? Not really. Do you believe that fear prevents you from living? Oh, yeah, totally. Do you believe that you can tell the difference between good and evil? I would like to think I can, but not everybody can. Are defects always bad? Absolutely not. What? I hit yes. Dang it. Is it possible to live with absolutely no regrets? Absolutely not. Do you believe that sometimes good people do bad? Oh, yeah. Everybody picks their nose. Would you help someone who wronged you in the past? I have many times. Would you continue to be friends with someone who betrayed you? I have many times. Do you believe that you're gifted? No. Do you believe that it's better to have loved and lost than never to love at all? I guess. Have you ever self-sabotaged or ruined a friendship or relationship? I mean, I feel like unintentionally I have. I once had a friend, and I feel like I was the only one that would call and would email, because this is, you know, back in the day when people still used email, because technically I'm older than Google. But it's like I was getting tired of being the one that always called first or go over first. So, like, I just quit talking. And then the friendship ended. And it turns out she thought that I didn't like her anymore, and then I just didn't want to hang out with her anymore. And the truth is just, like, I was tired of always, like, if I didn't say something, nothing ever happened. And I was the more shy one of the friendship, so I guess that would be considered yes. I mean, did I intentionally think that's what was going to happen? No, but that is what happened. Do you ever feel like a sponge absorbing emotion? Oh, yes, totally. Totally sympathetic. Do you ever feel like a mirror reflecting the emotions of others? No, I try not to be, because you want to help them. Do you think the best things in life are free? No. Food is not free. Do you believe collective happiness could exist in the world? No, everyone is too much of an asshole. Do you believe a dream can be taken away? Oh, absolutely. Can enlightenment be achieved without realizing it? I mean, do you reach true enlightenment without knowing it? I don't think you can, so no. Do you ever get depressed after a call? Oh, yes, totally. Does love... Oh, duh. Do you ever avoid responsibilities if you... Oh, totally. Do you believe you feel emotional pain on a more severe scale than others? I'm going to say yes, because not everybody takes prescription medicine every day. Do you believe true love is possible without being loved in return? No. I want to be loved in return. Do you ever struggle with allowing yourself to... Oh, totally. Have you ever remembered doing something that you didn't actually do? Remember doing something that you didn't actually... Yeah, like those kind of weird dreams. If it's... I'm gonna say yes. Sorry, I was so thirsty. Do you ever attempt to escape? Oh, totally. I daydream all the time, play video games, do all the things. Do you think it's possible to truly become the best version? Absolutely. No. We're human. Do you believe you're fated to do specific things with your life? No. Do you believe life is an adventure? Yes. Do you believe the future can be predicted by looking back into the past? I mean, I feel like in some situations, yes, but a lot, no. So I'm going to go no, because it outweighs. Can time be... Oh, totally. Do you ever wonder where your life will be 10 years from now? I feel like most people do. Have you ever acted recklessly because you didn't think you'd live a long... No. I have too much anxiety for that. Do you believe science and religion can happily coexist? For me personally, it does. For me personally. But absolutely not. Do you believe that the world peace... No. People are assholes. Do you think an animal can be evil? I think anything can be evil. Do you believe that humans are animals? I mean, technically we're mammals, and a mammal is an animal. So, yes. Have you ever questioned any of your own answers yet? I did get one wrong, so yes. Is there such thing as a foolish question? No, a question is a question. Would you say that you've had a problem with authority? I mean, I don't like being told what to do, but as far as a problem, no. If given an opportunity, would you? Absolutely not. You don't need that kind of responsibility. Are you exactly where you'd like to be in life at this very moment? Nope. I'm not a millionaire. Yes, I had a hunch. Dick. Are you afraid of what the future may hold? Of course I do. Do you have any strong controversial opinions that you avoid openly speaking on at times? Yes. Yeah, I guess. I guess. Would you sacrifice everything you have in life to save someone you care about? I don't have much, so I guess, you can have my computer or my TV. Do you think someone would sacrifice everything they have in life to save you? Depression says no. Do you ever enjoy... Oh, totally. Who doesn't love the jaywalk? Do you have the most in-depth personality among your peers? I'm going to say yes, simply because my peers are pretty much just my coworkers. And they look at me like I'm crazy. So the answer has to be yes. Have you ever surprised yourself by accomplishing something you didn't think you could accomplish? Yes? Yes. You ever feel like your life is out? Oh, totally. Do you like feeling in control? I mean, when I say I have OCD, I have OCD with an anxiety complex. So it's not like that I need everything to be clean. It's kind of like feeling of anxiety and being in control. And it's like why sometimes news situations where it's just like so far, it doesn't matter if I would sacrifice my own life. There isn't something I could do to change something that feels completely evil going on. Kind of gives me anxiety. And it's just, there's also a lot of smaller details. So yes, I feel like I have control in terms of that aspect. Do you like having no responsibilities? Yes and no. I'm going to say yes because at work I would prefer to be the manager. Excuse me. The storm doesn't seem to be letting up now, does it? That's alright. We've still got so much to talk about to Wanderer. Have you ever held regret for something terrible you might have done that wound up hurting someone else? I don't think I've ever hurt anyone like that, so no. Have you ever played the victim even though you knew you hadn't been wronged? Victim. I mean, I pretended to be sick, but I mean, that's not being a victim, so no. Have you ever lied to get someone in trouble? I was once a child, and I have a baby brother, so yes. Have you ever failed to tell the truth to keep someone out of trouble? Yes, I am an older sister. Would you consider yourself to be traditional? No, I would not. Does your mood tend to change drastically with the changing of the seasons? A little bit. I like Christmas time. Do you oftentimes feel guilty for things that you know aren't actually? Oh, totally. Would you consider yourself to be socially? Yes. Sometimes I feel like I don't even know how to speak. Would you care if you're forgotten after you die? No, when I'm dead, I'm dead. Have you ever persuaded someone to changing their mind to better suit your wants or needs? Yes, I guess. Do you feel you have strong moral obligation to protect the ones you love? I mean, a strong moral obligation. Not really. It's just more so it's which, right? I'm going to say yes, though I think the wording is wrong. Do you think love might be the best feeling in the world? I mean, happiness is the best feeling in the world, so no. Do you think love might be the worst feeling in the world? No. Pain would be. Would you say that you're an impulsive person at times? Yes, sometimes. I will throw things on a store counter and buy something I did not need when I just got my paycheck. Do you ever get obsessive when you're passionate about something? Yes. OCD, obsessive compulsive. Have you ever pondered what the best way would be to I watch a lot of things, so haven't we all? Thank you, relatable. Would you help your best friend hide up? No, I would probably call the police because I'm not good at lying and I'm not going to jail today. Do you sometimes have a difficult time receiving calls? Oh, totally. I tell everyone to shut up. Does the quote, some people are so poor, all they have is money. All they ain't meaning to you. Some people are so poor, all they have is money. No. Give me money. Would you say that you could be a bit... Oh, yes. Do you sometimes take things too literally when they're not meant to be taken that way? I guess it kind of depends on how my emotions are feeling. A lot of times no, but sometimes yes, and I feel like I should say yes. Do you have a difficult time keeping your focus? Yes. Have you ever struggled to find... Oh, totally. Would you ever consider yourself the... Oh, totally. Do you ever sometimes feel lost, like you just don't know? Totally. Do you sometimes feel like you have a difficult time saying no to the ones you love, even if it's detrimental to you? Oh, totally. Do you ever find that you generally have an easy time understanding others, though others don't have an easy time? Oh, totally. Do you ever feel like you put more effort in? Oh, totally. Do you believe you suffered trauma? Oh, haha. Can you remember the moment when you were the weakest you've ever been? I mean, I'm assuming I have a pretty good memory. Yes. I feel like there are a bunch of moments that are more evil level of that, but yes. Is attention something you both love as well hate? Yes. How did you know? Do you ever worry about whether or not someone genuinely... Every second of my life. Have you ever felt taken... Oh, not every second, but yes. Do you ever get an overwhelming sense of... Oh, yes. Yes. Do you know deep down in your heart that everything is going to be okay? Absolutely not. Just so you're aware, it will be. Now, I am almost done with you. Just a few more questions. Wanderer. Would you rather love or be loved? Ooh. I would like to be loved for once. Is it better to live a long, mediocre life or a short but fulfilling? You're asking the person that's afraid of death. I feel like I should say short but fulfilling. But realistically, in my brain, it's saying long, mediocre, because that sounds like there's no painful dying, but there could be. I'm gonna go, but then again, this one sounds the most peaceful. Would you rather have inner beauty or outer beauty? I mean, I don't think that would change who I am. I like to think I already have inner beauty. And if I had outer beauty, then maybe people would give me money. When you have outer beauty, people give you money. Which would you say you value more, your life or the lives of others? Others. I'll normally be the one that gets the less food to make sure everyone else eats first. It's always been my job to cook dinner. Would it be easier to prove that God exists or that God doesn't exist? It would be easier to prove doesn't. Would you rather struggle to wake up every morning or struggle to get to sleep every night? I have both of these issues. I have severe insomnia. I literally have both. But struggling waking up sometimes can be harder, especially when I open a lot, so I'm gonna go with this one. Would you rather have too many friends or too few friends? I already have too few friends, so I'll go with too many. Would you rather be the center of attention or completely ignored? I guess the center of attention. I am a store manager. I like attention. Would you rather never read again or never write again? Hold on. Looking at my car. Yes. Would you rather never read again or never write again? I need to play a video game, but so we're going to take it in these terms. If you're reading someone else's thoughts. If you're writing, you're creating your own thoughts. So I'm going to go read. Would you rather have constant daylight or moon, please? Would you rather save the world from pollution or save the world from hunger? I mean, pollution is literally killing all of us. Save the world from hunger is important, but pollution is affects everyone. Would you rather live for only one more day or live for an eternity and never die? I don't want to live forever. Would you rather sleep too much or sleep I am a person who enjoys their naps. I'm normally able to sleep maybe 3 hours at night, and then after work, I come home and take a 3-hour nap, which for the most time balances out to about 6 hours a day. If I'm having a really hard time sleeping, maybe 4 hours a day. So I get told I sleep too much a lot. But I would like to say that I already sleep too little. But I don't want to genuinely sleep too much, and I very much enjoy staying up at night. I am a night owl. Well, I'm going to go with too little. Would you rather live in reality or a dream? Oh, a dream. Would you rather have someone else make all your decisions for you or make all your... by tossing a coin? I mean, I get to give the 2 different decisions on the coin, so... sure. Me. Would you rather lose your long-term memory or your short-term memory? Well, short-term memory turns into long-term memory, so... I guess long term, because then it would mean you have to live in the moment. Would you rather be wanted or needed? Wanted, obviously. Would you rather go to jail for something your friend did, or have your friend go to jail for something you did? I don't really have friends. I just have family members at the moment, so, and I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to poop in front of others and get beaten. Would you rather be immune to physical pain or emotional? Of course. Would you rather always choose truth or always choose dare? Truth. That's what I like to hear. Would you say you're more a realistic or a dreamer? I am a combination of both, but probably realist in my actual choosings. Are you more afraid of dying or losing a loved one? I am more afraid of dying. I have known much loss. Do you put more value in honesty or resourcefulness? I guess honesty? Which emotion do you believe is stronger? Love or anger? Well, stronger has got to be anger, except bust out whenever I want to. Do you believe that you personally are more of a product of nature or nurture? Nature. I find your answers very intriguing, Wanderer. I believe I've gotten to know you better than before. I'd like to thank you for allowing me the second opportunity. It has truly been an honor analyzing some of your depth. I suppose a deal is a deal, isn't it? Allow me to grant you a gift. This is the gift of insight, Wanderer. I will tell you what I see deep within you. Please listen to my words carefully, for they contain the trapped essence of your soul. Interesting, Wanderer. No one seems to understand, no matter which way you attempt to explain it, now do they? It's not easy for you to let your walls down and let someone in, and when you do, you're not always met with open arms. Yes. It gets so tiring. Yes, you feel me. That lovely little face. It gets so tiring, doesn't it? You just want to feel understood. You just want to be able to trust every part of your soul. You just want to be accepted for who you truly are without fear of judgment. I don't feel like those are my biggest problems. And the compassion you give to others is rarely... Yes, that line right there. I'm sorry, Wanderer. Truly. If I had a heart, it would fight for you. You've had so much to do. You've had to do so much work. You had to do so much of the work yourself, and you've had to be far stronger than you ever should. That's relatable. It gets better though, you know. I'm sure you can't see what I can, but I assure you it does in fact get better. Your goals, your dreams, the things you wanted for so long, they're not dead and gone. They're still here, floating in purgatory, waiting for you to go and retrieve them. But one day, they will be lost forever, wanderer. Luckily, you are blessed with the strength and resolve to venture into the void and pull them into existence. You're a fortunate soul, my friend. Whether you realize it or not, your past does not define you. Your traumas do not break you. Your pain does not make you. What you choose to do with it, joys. You have two roads, wanderer. One road leads to failure, and one leads to success. Now tell me, wanderer, which road will you take your broken legs and walk down? My legs? My legs? Pick up the pieces with your broken... My hands? What'd you do with my hands? I venture forth, for everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of your comfort. Dang it. That's not where I wanted it to be. And you did not have to let discomfort take control. You have everything that you need to succeed in life. Every tool is at your disposal, and you're smart enough, strong enough, and talented. Thank you. You have everything and everything you've ever desired. Do not let your own mind get in your way. Tell you different, friend. You deserve better than that. We all deserve better than that. True. Relatable. And if you choose to walk down the proper road, better is what you shall receive, and that is guaranteed. Give yourself the compassion that you so freely give others, wanderer. Allow yourself the grace to succeed. Heed these words, wanderer. They will help you on your journey forward if you let them. Once again, I want to give you a parting gift before I take my leave. A simple gesture, if you will. One singular word. And that gift of word, wanderer, is grace. Remember this word moving forward, for it will help you in ways that you couldn't possibly fathom. Trust me on that. And with that, I take my leave. Until next time, wanderer. I do feel that one gave more of a juicy end versus... hello, you're still there? A mirror, mirror on the wall. Show me truth. Tell me all. Who are you? Reflection of fate. Ah, to what do I owe this pleasure, watcher? Oh, just admiring my masterpiece. You are too kind, watcher. No, please don't know that while you may have put me back together, my existence surpassed as your own, I am not your masterpiece. You can't go anywhere unless I say you can, mirror, whether you like it or not. You belong to me. Now tell me, who is the Fate Weaver next meeting? What use is this information to you, watcher? That is none of your business. Now answer my question. I may not be able to traverse the other side freely as I once could, but I do not take orders from you, watcher. Besides, not even I am privy to these actions of Fate Weaver before they're made. Ask me about the Weaver has made... Ask me after the Weaver has made their visit, and perhaps my answer could be different. It could be too late to be any use to me. I must know before that beast makes their visit. Well then, I say you're out of luck, watcher. Is there anything else I could do to help you? Blasted mirror! Why did I bother rebuilding you? I should have minded my own business after the shattering and left you in pieces scattered across the other side where you belong. Wonderful. My feelings for you are mutual, watcher. I'm glad we had this conversation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to do absolutely nothing and pretend that you are no longer exist. Good day, watcher. I'll remember this mirror. You can't keep the Fate Weaver from me forever. I believe I said good day, watcher. Yes. Good day, Mira. Well, that sounded suspicious. Well, this one was better than one. I would like to say that. I would like to thank y'all for watching and having fun in this slap awake moment with me. And if you like other videos, other content, if you like entertainment, I have videos on my channel. I don't know how many videos, but there's something there. There's something there. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate it. I'll see you next time.